what you saying? Nani? Get out my business, okay?
Which it might be new.
It might be new. All right. Hey guys, how you doing? My name's Heero. That's Nafi. Because the finals is tonight, I've made a gracious effort to put the Karen segment at the first. This is the Crazy Karen Corner, where we watch Karens in the wild. But Nafi, for as much joy as we gain from watching Karens in the wild, what would you believe would happen if a Karen came across a Kenneth or a Keith or a Cole the third?
Suicide.
So today we have a special situation where a Karen meets a Kenneth. And what happens when an immovable object meets an immovable object meets an unstoppable force? What happens when these two forces collide? So
Oh God.
Look at her putting on her head. She really wants to. So we're gonna watch this in its entirety, and I just want there's two videos here, so we're gonna watch this in its entirety.
Good. Now we asked nicely if they could not drive like that right there at the corner where our boat is.
You asked
But
nicely.
nobody can. Yeah,
How did you ask nicely?
I didn't. My mother did. I heard her.
I heard her yelling.
Yes,
That's what I heard.
because we asked them twice
First
to
off,
slow down.
All right, I just want to draw attention to the Adidas ankle socks and the slides, the wool slides the dude's wearing. Shout out to him for being brave enough to walk outside with those on his feet. What are those?
Calm down right now. You're getting all crazy again right now.
I don't
Right?
appreciate
I don't
somebody disrespecting my mother.
You're disrespectful.
No,
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not.
You absolutely are.
Not.
Yeah.
No,
you are.
I'm not.
You are.
No,
Karen.
I'm not.
Is your name Karen?
No.
Seem like a Karen.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I don't know why. So let me tell you the lake rules. I've lived here for 10 years. You've lived here for
I
a
don't-
year.
No,
You've
we
got a sign
haven't.
posted
We've been
there
here for
illegally.
Four.
Illegally signed.
Four.
Your sign's
It is
illegal.
not illegal.
It is illegal.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Well, we'll find out because I'm going to call.
All right, that's the first video, and now we're gonna just
It's like delayed. So like on
Yeah.
my computer it's still playing.
yeah. All right, I'll let you catch up. Are you caught up?
Yeah.
And it's just playing in the background with no volume. I just want you to hear some of the things that when two entitled people meet, I'm so interested to see what happens, because what bullshit will they pull out of their ass that normally would never work on a normal human being?
I'm shocked that he's called her a Karen. So one that tells me that this man he's woke. This man is woke.
He knows.
Kenneth woke.
Kenneth is woke, but he doesn't know that he's a Keith. He doesn't know that he's a Kenneth. Like it's like saying you're an alligator amongst like you're the tallest midget. Like it doesn't matter what that reference is. He doesn't even grasp the concept of him engaging with her makes him a Kenneth immediately. And you want to know something? The bravado about this dude. Because the person recording is recording with the intent of him trying to show her up. Like she's recording not for like safety or anything. It's for her to show like, hey, I'm gonna go embarrass this lady. Record me doing it. Meanwhile, he got them Adidas ankle socks in that fat ass belly sticking out farther than his belly do. Like he don't understand how horrible he looks having this woman who thanks him for calling her a Karen. And you're gonna see in the next video, she realizes later on what that means. So we'll go back into this.
The delay is real.
Works for me.
Oh, it's
Sounds
super
good.
real.
Works for me. Yeah.
Good. Now that you pissed me off, I'm going to do circles around there all the time.
Oh, good. Because I'll be right over here to do them to you too.
Good. You got a
Yeah,
jet ski?
so we'll have
You got a
fun.
jet ski, Karen?
Yeah.
No, you don't. You don't.
You don't know why we do.
I know you don't have a pop piston.
No.
You
Oh,
got nothing.
really?
Yeah, you got nothing.
Really?
People like you like to just bitch.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right.
Anything else, Karen?
My name is not Karen.
I think it might be.
No.
I
It's
think it
not.
might be.
No, it's not.
You're a Karen.
No, I'm
Karens
not.
are people that complain and bitch about everything. That's a Karen.
Unfortunately, but it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, Now you just pissed us off, so now we're
He
gonna.
he
Works for me.
he,
It's
he
all
watch he
over.
watch videos. He know.
Oh, he does.
We're gonna kind of win.
You know, it's kind of.
It's called
why
winning.
would you
It's called
purposely
winning. It's called
disrespect
winning, and we're gonna
somebody
win.
when they
'Cause
have
you're rude.
asked you not to
Because you're
do
rude.
it?
Because you're rude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And how do you figure we're rude?
Like this right here. Perfect
Really?
example. Yeah.
How did they disrespect you then? What?
We asked them not to go
Called
flying
winning.
by there on the jet ski.
Right, and when you guys were
Doesn't matter.
talking to me,
It's not
hang on.
rules.
When you guys were talking to me, I said what? And then I don't know who the other lady is.
That's my mother.
She started yelling at me very disrespectfully. And she's like, "You can't be." All I said was what? I didn't even know what she was yelling at. Yeah, until my buddy came over, and they didn't come right up close to your corner. They went around and then they went fast and they took off that way. They weren't anywhere near your guys'
It's
point.
not. It's not that.
Here, I can't even watch this, to be honest, because it's
It
like
doesn't matter.
It's the waves that are
You
coming
can't have
right
it. Wait till
in
people
and
go
taking
faster.
the
There's
just
load
two
out
two
on the
fools
dock.
arguing over like who has the most bread when you split it in half. Like I
don't go out there.
It's just
and
when
yell
that
at
it's
time
you.
just like
So
the
would
same
you
they're
argument.
not?
arguing. They're arguing about a parking spot of a boat.
So basically, the gist of the story is, she is based on Kenneth's description, parking her boat illegally at the end of the dock because she didn't pay for a spot. So now the son of this guy is driving all over in his jet ski, and when the jet ski gets close to her boat, she tells him, "Hey, stop it! You're getting too close to my boat." But if the boat was parked properly, it wouldn't come into area because it's basically in the way. So like the mother of her came out and said something, and this is the part that's crazy to me. And this is this is the insightful part about it. This is what we've devolved to. Kenneth had an opportunity here to be the bigger man and come with some sense and logic. But this lady is clearly beside herself. She's not aware of the how you're trying to make fun of her, and it's kind of disheartening to see.
She don't even know what a Karen is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
She don't even know. It's not even like
Registering.
she look old as hell. Like I don't think she even looks at the internet.
No. And that's something that's kind of like, that's the part that's kind of disturbing. And you'll see it on the face of this lady who's also recording. You're going to see it on the face of this lady when she turns to the camera, because she realizes that he's bullying her. This Kenneth is bullying her, honestly. He's using intimidation tactics, and while he's not being physically demeaning, it's the way in his speech, his mannerisms. And she picks up on that, and she starts to lose herself in the argument. Because, remember, they were arguing about her boat being hit to now, what is her name? And for his definition of what a Karen... And for the definition of a Karen to be a woman that bitches, well, Kenneth, you're no better than her.
Like, you're no better, Kenneth. Like, are you? First of all, my thing is, what happened to the respect, right?
Yeah.
For our elders.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah.
And instead of attacking, but being able to correct the situation and explaining, hey, I can do this, but can you do this? Like, y'all neighbors, y'all live in the same community. Like, this is not something that's gonna kill somebody, I feel like, versus where Karens that we're talking about are people that could possibly get somebody killed.
Yeah.
But for a boat being parked inappropriately or incorrectly, I mean, you throwing the Karen term out there, it's like you don't understand the association as to why we're using that term. That term gets people killed. I can guarantee you, if a police officer on the scene right now, he's gonna give out tickets and walk away. He won't even. I don't want to see the recording. Whose boat is this?
Yeah.
Ticket, and he's gonna go home.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about his job being on the line because he accidentally shot somebody. Like, that's the term of the Karen. That's how we're using that in terms of putting people in harm or making up lies. Like, obviously this isn't a lie. Yes, her boat obviously is not been paid for, whatever it is. That's a fact. It's parked somewhere where it's not supposed to be. That's a fact. So him saying Karen and using that word, and I feel like he's almost like trying to take the narrative away from the original use
purpose
of
Karen.
Which I don't like.
I didn't even think of that angle, and that's a very
that makes
interesting.
me mad because I'm just like, I'm thinking about, of course, I'm a Karen fanatic, so I'm thinking about all the Karens I've watched. Stella, especially, still fresh in my mind, and even last week.
Jesus Christ, Stella.
It's like that. Those are Karens that are provoking, but this is obviously a conversation with two different generations. Lack of respect for one, and then you got a situation that can be resolved. And a situation like this, yes, please call the cops, because he's gonna make it a very easy decision. Whose boat is this? Ticket. Let me see your license registration. You ain't got it, ticket. Everybody goes back home to their home. Like, everybody goes home that night. So I don't know. I'm disappointed in him using the term Karen, for sure, Kenneth. Because and even me calling him Kenneth, I don't even feel like that's an appropriate word for him. Because when I think of a Kenneth, again, I think of a Kenneth as just the male version of a Karen. And in this case, I don't see that. I just see a person showing who's dominant. Oh, I've been here for 10 years. You just got here. You're gonna play by our rules in this community.
Yeah. No, that's a great point. That's an excellent point. But ultimately, it's jarring. It's really what it is to me. It's unsettling. It's a little jarring, and you kind of wish that somebody in that group had some form of leadership quality.
Simple.
Like this.
That's all that's missing. That's all that's missing in this. All it took is for one person to say, you know what? If you park your jet ski this way, I can guarantee you I'm going to go around it every single time. The kid could have shown that leadership, but shame on the dad. If that's his dad, I don't know, but shame on him for just having that audacity. And just his stance alone just tells me that he wants to show that he's dominant in this particular area.
And to his point, and just remember, this all started about disrespect. So who brought the respect? Exactly. In a room full of Karens and Kenneth, who brings the respect? What do you think? You tell us what you think. I'm interested to know what you guys honestly think about this one. This one definitely, Nafi really put some gems on my fucking brain about that. Like, damn.
I'm just mad because I'm a true Karen
connoisseur.
I'm not a Karen. I'm a true Karen fanatic. Like, I like to know what kind of person I'm dealing with, just in case one day I would come across a situation like this. If I was walking past these people, I would literally continue to walk. I wouldn't even stop, because that has no place for me, because they're arguing about what doesn't even apply to me. A vote, sure, okay, whatever. But like, I would walk past this. This isn't something I would stop to take my phone out and record. Even him using the word Karen and using those terms, I would have kept walking. I can guarantee you that.
Hey, welcome back, Legend Killer. Thanks for coming back. He subscribed back to the channel. Yeah. Thanks for the sub, Legend Killer. Appreciate it. He's actually 2 months. He's 2 months in a row. That's great. Thanks, bro.
Nice. You're one.
Great. Thanks, man. But for what it's worth, hey, that's been the segment. That's our Crazy Karen.
Do better, Karens.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kenneth.
I'm blaming Kenneth for this one. This Karen didn't escalate to what it needs to be. I'm blaming Kenneth. But in the battle of
Karen kept her cool. She had her hands behind her back. She was cool, calm, collected.
I also feel like she was being insulted and just didn't know it. Like, she was just like, "Why do you keep calling me fucking Karen?"
Like, where in my days is a man talking to me like this? Never in her life probably experienced anything like this.
Yeah.
Welcome to our side.
Yeah. No, for sure. But for what it's worth, hey, you guys catch us on the next live show. Y'all say bye to Nafi. This is the end of her. She's leaving for now.
Let's go, Giannis.
I understand Antetokounmpo's about to play, but before we get into that, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all those platforms, Anchor, Spotify, iTunes, all of those platforms, you can find our platform there. Just like Legend Killer just did, he resub back to the channel. That's major. That's how you help us. If you have the Amazon Prime account, or you just have some change, throw it in the sub box. We greatly appreciate it. It goes a long way to helping us sustain our channel and do the things we're doing. Appreciate you guys. Do better. Be good to each other, man. This Nafi really put some gems on my brain. I'm really gonna make a TikTok clip out of that, because that was legit. But you guys take care of yourself. Put on your goddamn mask. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye. All right. And Nafi completed half a show. She said she loves you guys. You want to say bye to them real quick?
Bye, guys. It was a pleasure. Eric, next time, let me know when you're taking leave. Thank you. Put it on a calendar. We need a calendar. I can approve leave.
Approve leave. Nafi's our HR specialist.
Yeah, I need to approve that in advance. But it was fun. Now it's time to watch the Bucks win it all.
Yeah, I got some money on this, so I need this so I can start paying my.
Heero, you should be wrapping this up. This is your city. You're supposed to be outside right now. Shame on you.
Because if I go to this game, I'm definitely not going to work tomorrow, and that's over.
That sounds like the right decision to me. I wouldn't either.
Hey man, the fact that we're having surgery tomorrow, like they were putting out, they sent me an email saying, tell all your employees that if they call off tomorrow, it's an automatic write-up. I was like, shut the fuck up.
Maybe somebody should misplace the tools for surgery.
And you know what they did last week? They just broke the elevator so no one could travel with patients. So that's what they did for the last.
Maybe
game.
maybe you go there and put some baby oil on the floor. I'm just kidding. Kidding. Don't do anything. Please.
A sacrifice.
Maybe you sacrifice the patient. I don't know. I'm just kidding. He's Mubarak.
But it's so hard to find through the daily grind. Been working overtime. And I'm sleep deprived, shorty on my line and we fuss and fight. Seems like every night, don't care who's wrong or right. I hope the end is sight, slow it down and we can catch the vibes.